Have you ever looked up at the sky on a clear day and wondered why it is blue, or noticed how green the grass seems after a fresh rain? If you've ever marveled at these natural wonders, you're not alone. Since ancient times, humans have pondered the nature of color and how we perceive the world around us. Now, as we delve into the depths of color today, prepare to have your understanding challenged and your perception of the world forever changed. In the vast expanse of the universe, light travels in waves of different lengths. What we see as color is merely a tiny part of the electromagnetic spectrum, a spectrum that encompasses everything from radio waves to X-rays. But why do we see only this small portion of the spectrum? The answer lies in the remarkable adaptation of our eyes and brains. Our eyes have evolved to detect the wavelengths of light that are most useful for life on Earth. The colors we perceive depend on the wavelengths of light that reach our eyes, and our brains interpret these wavelengths as different colors. This process involves complex interactions within our eyes and ultimately in our brains. Now let's embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of color. Prepare to be amazed as we explore the science behind those breathtaking hues that fill our world. At the heart of this phenomenon lies the structure of our eyes, each housing millions of specialized cells known as cones. These cones are the key to unlocking the mysteries of color vision. There are 3 types of cones, each equipped to detect a specific range of wavelengths. One type of cone is sensitive to short wavelengths, perceiving colors at the violet end of the spectrum. Another type is attuned to medium wavelengths, detecting colors such as green. And the third type specializes in long wavelengths, enabling us to see colors like red. Through this intricate design, our eyes are able to capture the full spectrum of visible light, allowing us to experience the vibrant tapestry of colors that adorn our world. When light enters our eyes, it's like a messenger carrying information about the world outside. To understand this message, we must first learn how light behaves. Light travels in waves, much like ripples across the surface of a pond. These waves have peaks and valleys, and the distance between 2 consecutive peaks is called the wavelength. The wavelength determines the color of light. Shorter wavelengths correspond to blue and violet colors, while longer wavelengths lean towards yellow and red. Now let's delve deeper into the interaction between light and our eyes. As light waves enter our eyes, they encounter a transparent structure at the front called the cornea. The cornea acts as the first point of contact, bending and focusing the incoming light. Then light passes through the pupil, a hole in the center of the iris, which is the colored part of the eye. Behind the pupil, a flexible structure called the lens further focuses the light as it enters the eye. After passing through the lens, the light reaches the retina, a layer of tissue at the back of the eye. Within the retina, a complex network of nerves and photoreceptor cells awaits. The photoreceptor cells, called rods and cones, are the key to unlocking the secrets of color. Rods are responsible for black and white vision and function best in low light conditions. However, it's the cones that play the starring role in color vision. There are 3 types of cones, each equipped to detect specific wavelengths of light. One type of cone is tuned to short wavelengths, perceiving colors such as blue. Another type is attuned to medium wavelengths, detecting green. And the third type specializes in long wavelengths, allowing us to see red. These 3 types of cones work together, sending signals to our brain about the wavelengths of light that hit the retina. Our brain then interprets these signals, allowing us to perceive the full spectrum of colors. The next stop in this fascinating journey is the brain itself. It receives the signals from the eyes and orchestrates a remarkable feat of interpretation. Based on the input from the cones, the brain determines which colors are present and combines them to create a complete picture. But how does our brain accomplish this feat? Interestingly, our brain doesn't perceive colors directly. Instead, it detects the absence or presence of certain wavelengths of light. Our brain is like a brilliant detective, piecing together clues to form a coherent picture of the world around us. By understanding the wavelengths of light, our brain can reconstruct the full spectrum of colors, creating a visual masterpiece that we call color vision. Now let's turn our attention to a fascinating aspect of color perception, the interaction between our eyes and the objects we see. When light reflects off an object, some wavelengths are absorbed, while others are reflected back to our eyes. The wavelengths that get reflected carry valuable information about the object's composition and properties. For example, chlorophyll, the pigment in plants, absorbs red and blue light, reflecting green, which is why leaves appear green. Similarly, the redness of a rose comes from its ability to reflect red light. The color of an object is determined by the wavelengths of light it reflects. Objects that reflect all wavelengths of visible light appear white, as they bounce back all colors, creating a perception of whiteness. On the other hand, objects that absorb all wavelengths of visible light appear black. Because they don't reflect any light, they appear dark. To truly appreciate the magic of color, it's essential to consider two primary methods of color mixing: additive and subtractive. Additive color mixing involves combining different colors of light. Imagine shining a red laser pointer and a green laser pointer onto a white wall. Where the beams overlap, the combination of red and green light creates yellow light. This principle is utilized in electronic displays such as computer monitors and television screens, which emit light to produce colors. Subtractive color mixing, on the other hand, involves combining pigments such as paints or dyes. When cyan paint is mixed with magenta paint, it results in blue paint. This method is commonly used in printing and traditional art forms. In subtractive mixing, pigments absorb certain wavelengths of light and reflect others. The mixture absorbs more wavelengths than any single pigment used alone, leading to darker colors. Subtractive color mixing is employed in ink, paints, and dyes, where pigments absorb specific wavelengths of light. When cyan and magenta inks are combined, they subtract more wavelengths from white light than either ink alone, resulting in blue. As we continue our exploration of color, let's venture into a phenomenon that showcases the extraordinary capabilities of our visual system: dispersion and rainbows. When light passes through a prism, it separates into its constituent colors, creating a beautiful spectrum. This separation occurs because different wavelengths of light bend at slightly different angles, causing them to spread apart. A similar phenomenon occurs in nature during rainfall. Sunlight is refracted and dispersed by water droplets suspended in the atmosphere. This creates the iconic arc of colors we know as a rainbow. The spectrum of colors we observe in a rainbow is a testament to the incredible power of dispersion. These natural wonders serve as reminders of the intricate workings of our visual system and the marvels of the natural world. Throughout history, humans have been captivated by the world of color. Ancient civilizations saw color as a divine gift, imbuing it with spiritual significance. As our understanding of science progressed, we began to unravel the mysteries of color perception. In the 17th century, Sir Isaac Newton demonstrated that white light could be split into a spectrum of colors using a prism. This discovery laid the foundation for our modern understanding of color. Today, scientists continue to explore the complexities of color vision and its role in our daily lives. They investigate how color influences our emotions, behavior, and decision-making processes. But our journey through the fascinating world of color doesn't end here. Let's take a moment to celebrate the brilliance of those who dared to question and explore. Newton's groundbreaking work opened doors to new discoveries and inspired generations of scientists to push the boundaries of knowledge. His legacy continues to shape our understanding of the universe. Similarly, the inquisitive minds among us today are urged to embrace curiosity, ask questions, and never stop exploring the wonders of science. Who knows what groundbreaking discoveries await those who dare to dream big and chase their scientific passions? So as we wrap up our exploration of color, let's embrace the spirit of inquiry that drives scientific progress. Let's keep asking questions, keep exploring, and keep pushing the boundaries of our understanding. Remember, the world is full of wonders, and the pursuit of knowledge is a journey that never ends. Keep learning, keep exploring, and above all, keep being curious, because the answers to some of life's most perplexing questions lie within the fascinating world of color. And if you love learning, then you're gonna absolutely love our platform. So what are you waiting for? Join our community today.